But how did you form your team?
Man, really just through relationships that I had in the garage area, and from the time I got into racing in NASCAR, and also brought a bunch of guys that used to race, or work on my late models and stuff too. Moved a couple of them from Texas, and they lived in Charlotte, for a year and a half or so, and worked on our truck stuff. And then when we decided to start our own gig, just called some of the same guys and asked if they wanted to come to work. Some did, some didn't. We had a guy that helped us out over at J. Robinson Racing, named Rob Fuller, helped us, I guess, get the program off the ground, and he hired a couple awesome mechanics to come in and work on our cars for the 2008-2009 season. And we were pretty competitive right off the bat. Constantly ran, in the top 20 during the race, and felt good to be right out of the box running in the top 20 every week. And we also shared seat time with a couple other drivers as well to help fund the remainder of the season for what sponsorship that we did not have to finish out the 2008 and 2009 season. There was a couple other drivers that stepped in and got some seat time as well.
Yeah, that brings me to my next question, which is what was that amazing race in Montreal like when your car finished 7th with J.F. Dumoulin, I believe?
Man, you talk about a bunch of guys doing cartwheels when they got back to the shop. That was pretty awesome, man. That felt just like a win, for our team and for our organization. I mean, I personally didn't get to go to that race, but I did stay in touch with a lot of the guys while they were there. And it was a lot of fun hearing the excitement in those guys' voices, and especially the week that they got back to the shop. Man, they were on cloud 9.
That's great to hear. And I looked at the video. Didn't he finish the race in that position despite busting the front of his car or something?
Oh yeah. I mean, if my mind, and the older I get, my mind's just leaving me here, but if I remember correctly, I want to say it was raining that day. I mean, you may know more than I do, but I know a lot of cautions. There was a lot of wrecks, and just through attrition, he got up into the top 10 and drove his butt off to finish 7th, and that was pretty awesome.
It was. Do you think you guys would have had anything for Marcus Ambrose if all the wrecks didn't happen, or no?
I mean, the way he was moving through the field, I want to say, yeah, he could give him a shot. But, there was a couple of years there that anytime we showed up at a road course, I mean, Marcus Ambrose was the guy. I mean, a lot of teams were chomping at the bit trying to get him to drive their cars. And, Marcus was a heck of a wheelman when it came to driving road course races.
Yeah, and that's because of his experience in V8 supercars out in Australia.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. So, did you guys have any other stronger races after that, or was that the only top 10 you got?
No. We finished 7th, I believe, at Daytona. 1 year. I want to say it was like the 2010 or 2011 season. We ran the July race at Daytona when Kyle Larson went up into the fence on the front stretch. I don't know if you remember that race or not, but
that
we were
2013, I believe.
Yeah, it was when he got wiped out at the flag stand there. We went across the start-finish line with everybody else sideways and spinning through the grass and everything, and ended up getting the top 10 finish then. But, yeah.
What was that like when you saw that final lap chaos? Was that shocking?
No, no. I mean, you kind of come to expect it when you're at Daytona and Talladega and you're within the last 5 laps of the race. I mean, a lot of the guys, they try to hang back and wait to the last 10 laps to give it a go and try to get up front. But, when you're, within 3 to 5 laps to go, it's every man for himself, and I was kind of shocked that the wreck happened right there in front of the flag stand. Normally it would be on the backstretch or going through the corners or something, but I think when it happened right there by the flag stand, everybody was like, oh, and then had to turn to try to get out of the way and either got caught up in the wreck or just ended up spinning through the infield.
Yeah, that was a really interesting spot for it to happen, but amazing everybody emerged okay. That was important, obviously.
Yes, yeah. Safety is a big deal.